It is the very basis of Eastern psychology. You see, psychology. Why it is the basis of very Eastern psychology? Because Patanjali directly deals with mind and its modifications first, and then tries to deal with other aspects of life. Modern psychology is not a finished product. It comes out with certain conclusions today, and tomorrow those conclusions are discarded. While yoga psychology is a finished product. Psychology deals with the mental life, conscious and unconscious both. That which is in the unconscious, with the help of analysis, it is brought into the conscious and dealt with. Psychology deals with the behavior. But yoga science goes to the very core of the soul, from where it springs mind and its modifications. Unless you know your own Swarupa, your own real self, you cannot have perfect control over your mind and modifications. Not possible. Why should you do it? How are you able to do it? Because you do not know any other power. So unless you make the soul, individual soul as very basis, you cannot have control over mind. Modern psychology and the branch of psychology that is accepted part of science is called behaviorism. You know from where this behaviorism comes? Gita speaks about it. Because Gita is yoga. Every chapter ends with the yoga. It's not a religious book. Hindus are custodians of that book. That's why other religions do not study that. As I tell you, some fanatics who are not Christians, they don't study Bible, though it's the finest book in English literature. There is no book that can be compared with Bible as far as literature is concerned. The best book of English literature is the Bible. And those who have not studied Bible, they are very unfortunate. They cannot expect anything from English literature, no matter how many times they read Shakespeare, Keats, Shelley, Bryan, and other poets and writers. It's amazing to know that the bulk of literature which these Brahmins stored cannot be studied for 100 lifetimes if you live 100 years in every life. There's so much literature. But there are only 6 darsanas, 6 systems, 6 streams of philosophy, thought. And Yoga Darshana is one of the most ancient darshana. The date of Patanjali can never be known by historians, because Patanjali was not any human being. It's a surname. Yajnavalkya, Patanjali, Vyasa, these 3-4 words, they were not any particular human beings, and if they were, then there were many Patanjalis, many Vyasa at different times, according to Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, the testimony I am giving you. And there is a saying, Hiranyagarbho yogasya vakta nanya puratana. One who was born first. The first that came into manifestation He was the first teacher of yoga. So first teacher of yoga was not Patanjali. Patanjali was only codifier of yoga science. First teacher of yoga was Hiranyagarbha. Patanjali only systematized and organized the study and teachings of yoga and made the aphorisms. Therefore, Patanjali is not considered or called the originator of yoga science. Way back 5,000 years ago, these aphorisms were made because their language is like that. During that time, the teachers used to put everything in a nutshell so that the student remembered and through practices experienced and verified the truths given by the teachers. So here first teacher says now. Now means what? This is one word which you know but you do not understand what it is. Anyone who does not meditate cannot understand this word. Now, you see, we use this word so often from morning till evening, but we don't understand what it is. Either my mind or your mind functions on the experiences of the past or then on the basis of those experiences, imagines of the future. Either you brood on the past or you think of future. You do not know how to live here and now. So see, past and future. But where is now? Now is missing. If you learn to understand, train your mind to be here and now, you know everything. There is nothing for you to be known after that. So now is part of eternity. So your teacher teaches you, you first learn how to be here and now. For you have completed your preliminaries. The beginner's training you already had. Now, learn to understand the world now. How will you learn to understand the world now? Now see your mind. A thought comes, and another thought comes. It's not like the river. The bulk of water which has gone, another bulk of water comes. But there is no gap at all. It's not like that. Had it been like that with our mind and modifications or thinking or functionings, then we would certainly know the world now. Therefore, another meaning. Now, then, therefore, herewith. These are the meanings of the word now. You see. So the teacher is telling the students, now. Patanjali says now. Now is very important. This word has been used in all 6 systems of philosophy. Ati yoga anusasana matato brahma jigyasa tato dharma jigyasa. That's word is used. Many commentators said it's mangalmaya, it's auspicious. I said it's stupid. You say, what do you mean by it's auspicious? I say it is auspicious. Do it. You see, your questioning mind will not understand. You might do it because your teacher is saying. So actually, whatever you have done so far,